Okay, I wanted to ask a question and raise the issue of how home association communities are used as activism groups and a way to even raise money for nonprofits and charities and political activism groups. Because one of the things that I noticed and I learned about on the internet was how once the planned unit developments, which is a real estate investment trusts, are built out, um, then it's the rhetoric of the community to say, oh gosh, it's the fault of the renters, why the community is so dilapidated. They didn't take care of their house when they lived there. They didn't take care of the apartment. So, and see, being a former military spouse, I always found that to be true because they would always blame the renters, which was us as military families, for not taking care of the property. But we weren't property owners. And, and every place that I went to, we never did any additional wear and tear. Wear and tear is accounted for when you're moving out of a place. But with the planned unit developments, one of the things I noticed that they did, they would come in the afternoon about, oh my gosh, maybe about 3 to 4 o'clock, and they were making a bunch of noise. They were pulling in driveways, and it was a massive amount of cars. Because the community that I lived in had maybe around 200 houses. It was fully built out, and so they were honking and just making a whole bunch of noise and walking dogs. And so it was just like a brigade of people would go in there, and they would just be kind of obnoxious. And it seemed to, now the word plausible deniability came up at that time, because the thing is like I started reading, the stuff started popping up on the internet. And so it was talking about making an area very uncomfortable so the people who actually live there no longer want to live there anymore. So once it's built out, then they want all the people to leave, then so they can buy the houses back up cheap and then flip the property. So it goes off into the cycles. So it goes from selling houses then to flipping houses, because the bankers can't sell the houses, and that's what they're stuck in a rut right now, not being able to sell houses because they're too expensive. Then they want to flip the houses. So they built it with really, really cheap cookie cutter products that's really, really cheap. They want to buy them back up cheap. They want to buy the property back up cheap and then flip the houses. And then of course they want to put them on TV and on YouTube. So there's a method there to the madness through plausible deniability, but they're doing it and using immigrants.